Well, in this video, I'm going to show you how you can create your own custom scheduled research using Perplexity AI. And there are many things that you can change, like the schedule, the time, the notification, and you can even integrate the prompting or the research into a specific space in your account. So if you want to get the result of something or the research report of any topic without having to prompt manually or using Perplexity in a traditional way, then you can use this scheduled task feature. So first, you can navigate to perplexity.ai and then you can open your profile, go to all settings and then navigate to notifications. And right here, there are two ways you can create a scheduled task or scheduled research. You can describe it right here using natural language. Just describe the task that AI need to do and also the time and frequency, and then you can send the message, or you can also just do it manually, and that is exactly what I'm about to do. And by the way, Perplexity also has a feature that lets you create a price alert for some products like stocks and cryptocurrencies, and that is something that you can do, but that is limited to only the regions that do support the stocks. Like if you are in the USA, then I guess you can check out some stocks in the USA, and if you're from India, then you can check out some stocks from India. So that's the limitation if you want to use the price alert feature, but that's not something that I'm going to focus on in this video. So I'll just click new schedule, and let's say this time around I want to have a report of AI news from a specific company. Let's say AI news from OpenAI. You know what? Latest AI news from OpenAI, and there is actually a new addition to scheduled search or scheduled task in Perplexity, and that is the space feature. So now you can associate a task into a specific space, and in the space there could be some custom prompting or instruction. So you can actually use a basic instruction in your scheduled search setting, but this instruction will be attached a much bigger instruction in your space. So that's why this feature is quite useful. And I'll just add a space called points. So I have lots of spaces on my account, and points is just a space that I use to get some summary about any topic. One example is perhaps this one, so I'll just mention the topic and then I can get the answer or the summary of it. It's quite useful. Anyway, let me just go back. Now, for the frequency, you can set it to be once, daily, weekly, every weekday, monthly, or even yearly. But let's say I want to have it to be a daily, and you know what? Maybe just once. I just want to use this for testing, for a demo. And right now it is 20:30. So let's set it to be 20. Sorry, it's 20. Yeah, it's 20:30. Wow, it's just 1 hour from now. So let's set it to be 8:35. So it's about 5 minutes from now, because I want to see the result immediately. For the notification, you can enable the platform where you want to get the notification. I'll just enable all of them, but don't forget, because later there is another setting that you need to change to make sure that you will receive the notification from Perplexity. So anyway, let's continue to model options. For the mode, I'll select search, but if you want to get a more comprehensive result, you can select deep research, and you can also use model console if you have Mac subscription. And of course, computer is also available, but I'll just use the simple search feature. And for the model, I do like Sonnet, so I'll just Cloud Sonnet. And okay, so it's just the web result, and you can also incorporate connectors, like maybe you want to pull data from Google Drive. That is also a possibility, but I'll just use web. And when you're done, click save. And there you go. So the scheduled research has been created. Now, I do recommend to check that again. Let's open the settings. And sorry about that. So right here, you can see that we got a task that I just created earlier, which is getting AI news about OpenAI. And here you might want to check out the notification categories. So right here, even though earlier in the scheduled task I want to have notifications from mobile, from email, but I also want to make sure that the global setting on my account doesn't actually block that. So right here for the scheduled task, I'll just enable email as well, just to be sure that I will receive the notification. And you can also enable other notifications for other things like share activity, usage and credits limit, and some product updates from Perplexity, but those are optional. Anyway, after this, I'll just wait about 3 minutes from now, and hopefully I'll see the research going on automatically. So I'll be back in a second. Okay, so apparently it is running, and as you can see here, there is a new thread that was created, and I didn't start this thread whatsoever. It was started automatically, and it was using the same prompt that I use when I'm creating this scheduled research on Perplexity. So this is the result. So yeah, it's actually following the format, and it looks exactly the same as the other thread that I created manually on this particular space on my Perplexity account. So it does work quite well, and the addition of the space feature makes the scheduled research even more useful. So yeah, that's basically how you can build your own custom scheduled research using Perplexity. You can use it for getting some recap of any particular topic from the internet. And I would say right now, Perplexity, even though it is, it's not as good as it used to, it is kinda limiting the user's credits a lot, but at least the research capability on Perplexity is still among the best, and that's why I'm still using this platform. So I hope you learned something from this video, and if you wanna see some really cool things that you can do with AI, then you can subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you on my next video.